I love taking trips to different places. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love going to the Jersey Shore. I love going to the Pocono Mountains. I love to go and visit my friends. But in real life, it can be hard to go to different places. Sometimes the place we want to go to is far away. Sometimes we have to stay home because of coronavirus. But when we write, we can travel every single day. Isn't that so fun? That's why I love writing and being a fiction writer. If I want to go to the beach, I can use my imagination and write about it. If I want to go to a scary forest, I can use my imagination and write about that. If I want to climb a giant mountain, I can use my imagination. If I want to go anywhere I want, anytime I want, when I write. It's important that when we write, we tell our readers exactly where we are. It helps the reader understand the story. And it's an important part of one of our story elements. We need the characters. We also need the setting. Here are some setting ideas. Outside, school, ocean, castle, on Earth, the moon, farm, outer space, and on a plane. And those are just some of the ideas. Your story can take place anywhere you want it to be. So here's the story I started last time about my super baby named Morgan. So now I need to tell about where this story takes place. So I have more pages to write. So let's recap what we wrote last time. Once upon a time, there was a super baby named Morgan. He was bald with fuzz on top of his head. He had big blue eyes and a loud, cute giggle. He always wore a striped superhero outfit with his cape in front, like a bib. So now I need to start saying about where he lives. So I'm going to say, I'm going to write S.B. Morgan for super baby. Super baby Morgan lived in a tall castle with white bars on all sides. Some people called it a crib. Some people called it a crib, but he called it Super Castle. Exclamation point. Ooh, I'm really liking this story. So now we have Super Baby Morgan who lives in his super castle. And see how I told a little bit about what it's like? Maybe I need to describe some more. The super castle had a comfy bottom. For bouncing and sleeping. Oh, there's my two E's like we learned about our vowel teams last week. So this week, your job is to think about the setting of your story and talk a little bit about where your characters live. Do they live on an outer space planet? Do they live in your backyard? Do they live at the ocean? Do they live in a made-up place? Do they live somewhere in your house, but they just call it something different, like Super Morgan? He lives in a crib that he calls a super castle. So describe where your characters live to make your story even better.